The first one is creepy.
Creepy.
This is a famous drawing created in
Whoa.
1892 by Charles Allen Gilbert called All is Vanity.
All is
And
vanity.
depending on what you see first, it can come off as a little creepy. Most people who look at it don't even realize that the drawing is much more than it seems. Have you noticed anything unusual about this picture?
It
You have
looks.
10 seconds to figure it out.
So what I'm saying is two people and also a skull and tables, chairs. That's it.
Those who look at the drawing notice either a woman sitting in front of the
Yeah.
vanity mirror or a spooky looking skull.
Yes.
If you've managed to spot both of them right away, congratulations. Your visual perception is pretty impressive.
Let's go.
All right, here are hidden faces.
Oh. Okay.
Here's another challenging image where you have to find something that's hidden right in plain sight.
I got it.
Now, at first glance, it might look
It's
way
on the
too
face.
easy.
It's on the
After
middle.
all, everybody can clearly
It's
see
here.
at least 4 faces in the tree branches.
Four.
But like any optical
Whoa.
illusion,
Wait,
there's
no.
a catch.
1, 2,
See how many
3.
more faces you can spot in the next 10 seconds.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Uh. 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 What?
If you found 10 faces hidden among the
Oh my
branches,
god, yeah, I
you
just
would
saw
be an
them.
extremely observant individual.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Some say that
5,
these faces
6,
are actually
7.
those of famous public figures. Can you recognize anybody?
Oh
Share
my
your
God.
ideas in the comments below.
Wow. Oh my god.
A
Never
fair
forget
lady.
about that. A fair lady.
This gorgeous lady must be a ballerina. Otherwise, how does she keep rotating like
Oh,
that
God.
with that much grace? Like on her toes? But we're not here to discuss her artistic skills.
Okay, what is
Instead,
going
can
on?
you tell if she is moving in one or two directions?
I am looking at the two directions actually. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes they're doing this, but then right away they do this. What is going on?
So,
Huh?
what do you think? Left, right,
Both.
Um, the correct answer is she is moving in the right direction.
Like this? Gee,
Cafe wall illusion.
that's gonna break me.
The name of this illusion was inspired by a tiled wall of a cafe in Bristol. Like Starbucks? Nah. But I will tell you no more for now.
What?
Can you tell if the dark lines are parallel to each other or inclined? You have 10 seconds to
The
figure
dark,
it out.
dark blue lines are parallel. Oh Jesus, this is so distorted for me. Yes, looks like it.
Again, it seemed like an easy question. The lines are so obviously inclined. It turns out that they're not. Let us blur the image quite a bit. More. Now that all the small elements are
Wow.
completely blurred, you can see the dark blue lines are actually parallel to each other.
What?
Well, that's not fair. This phenomenon is known as the cafe wall illusion.
Oh,
It was first described more than 100 years ago, but got its name only in the 1970s when a guy named Steve Simpson noticed a similar effect on the wall of a cafe in Bristol.
oh,
Little black and white bricks at the intersection of wide lines make this illusion possible. Curved elements
Oh
inside the
my
blue lines
God.
only make this effect stronger. The reason we see this distortion is that our retinal neurons and neurons in the visual cortex work together in quite a peculiar way.
what? Humans can do that?
Number 5, the impossible
What?
triangle.
What do you mean?
Meet the impossible triangle.
Okay.
And wait, what makes it so impossible, you say? You have 10 seconds to figure it out before you hear the explanation.
It doesn't make any sense on how it goes like to left, down, right. You know what I'm trying to say? That's kind of basically it.
The impossible triangle, known as Penrose triangle, is so called because it can never exist in reality. If
Right.
it did exist, it would be absolutely contrary to the rules of Euclidean geometry.
Hmm.
What is so wrong with this figure? Well, if you follow the ball sliding on the surface of the triangle from the top point, you will see that the left side is extending away and the right side is leaning towards you.
What is going on?
However, they both seem to be on the same plane. Only an optical illusion makes it seemingly possible to the human eye.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, number 6, bicycle.
Bicycles? What do you mean?
Okay, this one seems pretty plain. There is a bicycle and it's moving.
Yes.
Still, there is something wrong here, something mysterious. Can you figure out what the trick is? You have 10 seconds to do so.
Is it the thing in the middle?
What makes the bicycle move? Obviously, the fact that the spokes in its wheels are rotating. Nah, it can't be that easy when it comes to optical illusions. In fact, the spokes remain in place, and the colors that fill the wheels, those 50 shades of gray, that keeps changing. This illusory motion effect is created thanks to small, quick eye movements. Scientists are still working on figuring out how this phenomenon works to understand the perception of motion better.
So it's just changing colors.
Now I present to you Rubik's Cube. What are these red and green and white lines all about? It looks like something familiar, but what exactly is it? If you need more time, just pause the video.
The Rubik's Cube? What do you mean? Am I stupid? What's going on? It's just a Rubik's Cube.
We are going to need a cylindrical mirror to get the right answer. It's a Rubik's Cube.
You literally gave the answer before even mentioning what it was. Okay.
This optical illusion is based on anamorphosis. Hey, I remember anamorphosis. She used to live down the street. Actually, it's a form of perspective. The idea of it is to transform images so distorted it is almost impossible to guess what they are into something that makes sense using a cylindrical mirror.
That's cool.
And it only makes sense if you do it from one special point.
Kind of reminds me of the 360 videos if you see it in like all one image instead of the rotation video.
It turns out this technique is not a 21st century 3D era invention. It actually dates back to late Renaissance, which was in the 16th century.
That's cool.
Chessboard.
Chessboard?
You can't play any chess with this board because it's moving all over the place. Or is it? You have 10 seconds to do so, and please try not to get hypnotized.
What do you mean? The lines are rotating? No.
As hard as it is to believe, the eyes actually remain where they were. You can see it if you focus on just one of them. If you stare at one point and ignore the constant movement of black and white dots, it all becomes clear. And that's the way, huh? Counting down from number 9.
Strange.
Upside down, Steve Buscemi.
Huh?
Can you tell me what's wrong with Steve Buscemi? I mean, I hope Steve is perfectly fine, but can you tell me what's wrong with the second picture?
Yes. Yes, I do see it. It's the eyes and the mouth are rotated like it is on the original photo. So the second image is just the back, rotated, but the things like the eyes and the mouth rotated back. Right? Did I?
These pictures look the same to me. Hit thumbs up if you think so too.
No.
Let's try to turn it upside down. Oh no, that is way too scary. It seems like my eyes tricked me again. By the way, here's another fun celebrity optical.
Do you know how I got it? It's because if you go back again, I don't know if you can see my mouse. I think now you can see. No, you can't. Can you not? Okay. So do you see how? Wait, no, this is not the right one. Do you see how this line goes of the mouth? It's like starts with down, then go up. If you see, this one also goes down to up. It shouldn't be like that.
Down. Oh no, that is way too scary. It seems like my eyes tricked me again. By the way, here is another fun celebrity optical
Okay,
illusion.
let's go.
Hermann grid illusion and scintillating grid illusion.
Hmm.
Look at this black square crisscrossed with perpendicular white lines.
Okay.
The white dots situated at the intersections of the grid shift their color from white to gray and back. When you concentrate on a particular dot, you see that it's white. But as soon as your attention wanders,
Oh, wow.
the dot turns gray. That's the
Yeah.
Hermann grid illusion. Amazing, isn't it?
Everything is white.
We can take this illusion one step further by positioning white dots at the intersections of gray lines, all
Oh my
placed
God.
on top of the black background.
Oh, jeez.
Look at this image attentively, and you'll notice black dots starting to pop up at the
Yeah.
intersections of the grid.
Some
Doesn't it
black
create
dots
a
are appearing.
scintillating effect?
Yeah.
Another name for
Ow.
this illusion is a simultaneous light contrast illusion, as you perceive the dots as white at one moment, and then, almost immediately, you see them as black. How's it
Ah.
going? Have you managed to spot this effect yet? If not, take your time.
I
You can
already
pause the
see it.
video and observe this illusion for a bit longer.
No, I don't want to. I'll break.
So why do your senses let you down by making you see gray or black instead of white? Actually, this illusion demonstrates one of the most important principles of human perception. You don't always see things for what they really are. The thing is
Okay.
that the retinal cells in your eyes act as light receptors. When
Makes
only one
sense.
receptor gets illuminated, it perceives more light than when its colleagues are also illuminated.
Hmm.
This prevents the firing of nearby receptors. As a result,
Oh.
the effect only gets transmitted laterally. Let's see how it works with the Hermann grid illusion. The
Okay.
white lines are arranged in such a way that there's more
Yeah, the
light
black
around the
dots are already
intersections
appearing.
than along the lines themselves. Thus, the dots at the intersections are more inhibited, and you see darker spots.
Mm-hmm.
Are you thoroughly impressed yet? Well, the best is yet to come.
All right.
Finally,
ahead.
consider this one.
Boxes.
Boxes.
Okay.
It takes one large box and one little box and some magic to make this illusion possible. I
What
will
the
leave some
hell?
space to your imagination here. Let's discuss it in the comment section.
Oh my
How
God.
is it possible for the little box to be outside, inside, and part of the large box at the same time?
Just rotation and rendering?
So, how many optical illusions did you manage to crack? Tell us in the
4.
comments below. Now, don't forget to give this video a like, share it with
No.
your friends, and click subscribe
But
to
you could do
stay
that
on
to
the
this
bright
video.
side of life.
Did it end like that? How about the last one? How many? Well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, give it a like, subscribe. Did you like this video? I really liked it. It was a different way of watching stuff. And these optical illusions were cool, really cool. So yeah, thank you so much and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.